Do you have those in Virginia?
Like the moth lamp
The
things,
fly
or...
zappers?
Yeah.
What a great time.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah. It's a great time.
Get a dragonfly in there, girl, and you are set for the summer.
It's like sign of a sociopath. We're like, we like love it.
Oh, we love it.
We're like, we love watching the flies die.
Yeah. No, I mean, we wouldn't kill flies, but if they're gonna die, enjoy it.
Right.
Just like with my friends. It's me, Miz Cracker, and it's time for Review with a Jew, Her Majesty's Edition, RuPaul's Drag Race Season 12, Episode 8. You could still hear the dump trucks working outside my studio because even during Corona, trash is an essential job. I feel that. Previously on RuPaul's Drag Race, Gigi took home the win in the Madonna Challenge and Jan was just safe. The internet was like, Gigi is boring, Jan should have won! Jan is boring, Gigi should have won! Meanwhile, it's not that big of a deal.
There's people that are dying.
Okay, it's a new episode! Britta is gone to begin with. She got Britta filtered out. Everyone says the season 12 motto, oh, we love you, girl. We love her. Jan is in actual tears. Not over losing the challenge, by the way. Just over Britta being gone. Not over losing the challenge, just over Britta being gone. She's in tears for her friend and all the times that they've been there for each other throughout the season. Jan's like, New York's gonna be so upset that Britta went home.
If there was any consolation, it could have been that I would have won this challenge.
If there could have been any consolation, it would have been me winning the challenge. Apparently, it's really easy to console New York.
Britta, sashay away.
But it's not about that.
But it's not about her winning the challenge. It's about Britta going home. Gigi's like, well, let New York City be consoled that I won and I can win again and again and again and again.
Well, hopefully there's gonna be a fourth, a fifth, a sixth,
A fourth, a fifth, a sixth.
Win number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gigi is not shy about discussing her wins. I don't know if the bitch uses a GarageBand, but she has audacity. I can't. Charisma, audacity, nerve, and talent. It's a new day in the workroom. Morning time! Time for Gigi to unplug from her charger. Time for Jan to wake up scream crying.
This morning, I feel fine.
Ru comes in dressed like Willy Wonka. Pull up in a blazer, color of Willy Wonka. Oh, Ru tells the girls,
When this competition is over, you'll always be bosom buddies.
oh, so she came to lie to the girls. It is not a fact. You are not necessarily gonna be bosom buddies with these chicks. You know the bosom part is over when they unfollow you.
Well, that's true.
You know.
That connection from that time together, it's been long enough.
Oh yeah, it's been long enough. Yeah, no one's looking. I can unfollow. Anyway, the mini challenge is Fab Fit Fun. Get ready to explain this mini challenge. It's like very...
I don't really understand what's happening.
Yeah, they team up with somebody to shade 2 other people.
Okay.
Using gifts from a box.
Right, okay.
Go! The girls have to get together in pairs and choose some gifts from the Fab Fit Fun gift table to shade their fellow contestants. I got you a seat so you could have one, you know? This is essentially the reading challenge, but you know, like with gifts. Jackie's like,
Jen, you promise you won't cry if you don't win this one?
hey Jamie, cry if you don't win this one. Okay, bitch. This is my question. Why does Jada look fantastic even in quick drag? Is there a cream for that? No, but there's this. Jan is giving me strong Cher Horowitz. I have to give her snaps for her courageous fashion choices. But the winner of the challenge is, of course, Gigi Good and whoever happens to be sitting next to her. Win number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, you know what? Jackie finally gets her first challenge win.
I finally won a mini challenge.
And $1,000. Okay, it's time for the main challenge. The main challenge today is Droop. And no, we're not talking about the challenges that your father faces in the bedroom. Droop is a brand new luxury shopping site. I am so pleased to be chosen to represent Klarna. Ting. The girls have to design and sell a luxury product and their personality. But they have to make it funny. They have to bring the funny. You gotta make me laugh. Gotta bring the funny. But it has to be funny. Is it gonna be funny though? All right, make me laugh. We learn who Bob Harper is when he, you know, walks through the door. Who is Bob Harper? If you listen to his name, he definitely sounds like someone who plays the harmonica, not somebody who does what? He runs gyms?
He was like a personal trainer on The Biggest Loser or something.
He was a personal trainer on The Biggest Loser. The Biggest Loser. Isn't that a show about Eureka? Bob Harper does not get blowjob jokes, like, at all. Heidi's like, this gap in my tooth has come in handy 1 or 2 times. He's like, ha ha. Geometry, geometry, geometry. Ru comes to Widow and he's like, hey, you've already won a challenge in this competition and then did nothing else with your life. Widow's face is priceless.
In the arms of the angel.
Jan works her spine out listening to Bob. She's like,
Eager.
No one feels the magic in Jackie's magic carpet product. Ru's like, you could miss me with that shit like it's the Matrix. It's time to film. For some reason, Bob Harper is going to be the director of this bullshit. Even though Bob Harper cannot do the television. Right away, he is struggling to understand what a jump cut is, but luckily Jackie is Moniquing the situation.
3, 2, 1, action.
She's a producer! And cut. Gigi. A tailored coat. Jan starts at season 12 and ends at 112. She brings way too much energy to this number, but we're not sure where it's going. Even though she has Cheryl Hole shaking with these death drops, darling. Jada keeps hitting her mic with her hand.
Damn, she's mad. And you're right. I am. Oh.
No, I mean, she really keeps hitting her mic with her hand. Every karaoke night she on the mic because she can't follow directions. However, so far, her commercial is the one that makes the most sense. It's funny and it holds together. Heidi really struggles at first. She's unable to bring the funny, except when the camera is off. So they tell her, switch the things around. Suddenly she's doing this whole bit where she's squeezing the tears of a drag queen into a jar. Heidi has found her frequency, if not her name. Up next, Widow wrote jokes but can't remember them. Widow, blink twice if you're in trouble.
Wink, wink.
Crystal's commercial has me choking. It is so bad, and it is so good. She brings the mullet that Ru has been talking about for the entire season. He is obsessed. If Ru likes something, go with it. All right, it's elimination day. Time to get in face. The runway theme is Black Wedding. No, the girls are not going to jump the broom. This is actually just a runway celebrating my season 10 finale look. Jan gets up in the mirror and she's like, by the way, just to remind you again.
I was just upset about Britta leaving.
Britta! Methinks thou dost protest too much.
Bitch.
Bitch. Good night, bitch. Jackie does her Heidi impression.
You can tell that all of a sudden things aren't going well.
Jackie does a really great impression of somebody though, earlier before that.
Oh, it was Crystal Method.
Oh.
It was Crystal.
I didn't even know that you could imitate Crystal.
Right?
Oh, I don't really have any impressions of anyone except for Crystal Method.
Jackie did such a great job on that.
I
was like, she's here in the room with me. Stay 6 feet away, Crystal. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's time for the runway. Jackie, your girth is nice, but I need more length. Jan had me at hello, but lost me at I don't. Jada, clean. Widow is wearing every single fabric. Sequins, velvet, spandex, silk, sateen, fishnet. She is the real materials girl. I thought it was season 10 for a second because Crystal's look was dusty. All right, now it's time for the critiques. Here's what the judges thought of the performances. Crystal gave DeBarge like Flotilla. New York nightlife jokes, anyone? Widow didn't bring enough Widow. Jan brought too much Jan. They called Jada a horse.
This girl is the horse of the competition.
But when Heidi wept in her commercial, she had everyone in tears. And that means she is going to take the win today. How do you like my face now, Gigi? But as always on Drag Race, I would like my Barbara Walters for a second. As always on Drag Race, where there's a top, there must be two bottoms. And in the bottom today, we have Widow and Jan, dressed for their own funerals. Oh my God. Shaka Khan is in the room, by the way. We can't forget to talk about the fact.
Oh, right.
Behind the scenes, Shaka Khan and Widow get to talk a little bit. It turns out that Widow is like the biggest Shaka Khan fan in the world, and they are sisters within 5 minutes. So Jan is like, oh my God, am I Dusty doing Nicki Minaj against Monet Exchange? Like, this is what she does. Anyway, I think this is the first majorly energetic lip sync of the season. Widow's giving us and Jen's giving us wind it up, girl! But at the end of the day, it is Widow who embodies the spirit of Shaka Khan, and Jan who must sashay away. Now, I have known Jan for 4 years now. I got to see her before she had even started the drags, and it was incredibly painful for me to watch her walk off the main stage. She has so much to offer the world, and we're gonna talk to her a little bit about that today. Not the wine and coffee moment that we had there, like, My love, hello. It is the day after your elimination. Tell me all of your emotions.
You know, I was really, really worried at the time before the episode aired that I was going to be like hated. I was like, people are going to be so angry and they're going to be so sad and they're going to think that I'm dumb and just delusional. And like, while I am all of those things, I was so happy that at least what they showed was that I was kind of realistic about my placement in the episode. Oh my God, cameo, shut up. I was kind of, I feel like I was realistic about what was happening, especially when I talked. I was like, the writing's on the wall here, folks. Like, I wasn't trying to make it seem like I didn't know what was going on. And just the outpouring of love from so many people and entertainers that I respect has been overwhelming.
Can you talk about why you felt the writing was on the wall? Because God knows, I know the feeling.
A lot of the tears that I was crying the episode before were, yes, I was very sad that Britta was leaving, but also as a fan of the show, I was kind of like, well, this is my best foot forward, and this is what I'm the best at. And if I'm not winning this challenge, I'm not going to win any other challenges. So I don't, and like, if I don't win any other challenges, I certainly can't win the show. So I was very upset about that. And some of the girls did clock that, but I didn't want to admit that to any of the girls and seem as somebody who was weak while I'm fucking bawling my eyes out.
How does it feel in the middle of Corona and like watching it and having to watch it all from your home?
You know, I was anticipating on having like a bunch of my friends and family with me in Chicago for this moment because I was supposed to be at Roscoe's, and I just was like, I really want to feel the energy from the crowd because I've seen videos of queens when they're there, and just like, it always seems like it's such an outpouring of love for these queens while they're there. But I think that just the love online was more than enough for me and more than I could have anticipated.
Okay, even more importantly though, are you gonna continue doing Jan's Jukebox?
Yes. Well, see, the thing is like I wasn't anticipating on continuing the series. What I was anticipating on doing was singing This Is My Night and recording and doing that video and then doing original music because I was supposed to record a music video for a single last week and then release it and be like, okay, from here on out, it's just going to be original music. But now that all this has happened, the music video is something that I wanted to do with a bunch of dancers and sets and everything like that. So I was like, I don't want to just change the course of what all of this original music is going to be just because of everything going on. But I still want to entertain people and give people, you know, a unique thing that I think I've created with Jan's Jukebox, and the songs that are left for the lip syncs. I can't say what they are, but I can say that they're very good, and I'm excited to cover them. And I'm not doing them just by myself for the remainder of them. I'm having some guests on there, and so it's going to be a lot of fun.
I don't know, you don't know what's going to be for you because of Corona, but Jan, You are so amazing. You deserve a lot, and I'm really excited to see what you do after this. That's just what I'm gonna say. Thank you, by the way, so much for getting in the drags for Review with a Jew. It really like touches my heart. I love you, Jan.
I love you too, babe. I'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. So there are 7 girls left.
Are there?
Are there? We are carving our way towards the top. Watch this week's episode and come back to hang out with me one more again for a brand new Review with the Jew. Now for a little nut butter. You wipe with your fingers, not your nails.